Hello, back again. Another episode here. So I'm just gonna bring up the picture that I downloaded before. That should be found in pictures. Where are you? Oops, snap. I don't know what this thing is used for pictures here. So let me just open it. So this was what we kind of came up with, the diagram, right? So we have our video uploads, and since this video uploads is supposed to sort of be a service, and that same service is going to be kind of used here to access the uploads, then we'll create one service for these two, one for uploading, one for accessing the final uploads. What is being uploaded is a video, what you are accessing is either the audio or the frame. So, and then we'll create two other services, one for frame extraction and upload, and the other one for audio extraction and upload. In fact, I feel like since upload seems to be reoccurring multiple times, we can kind of create an internal upload service. These ones are also going to be internal, the frame extraction, the audio extraction, but then we can create like an internal upload service which we can use for every one of them, including these video uploads. We can use it for any sort of upload. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's start with creating like the video upload stuff. So we can start by generating a service. We can start by generating a service. Of course, we'll be asked like a question. Okay. So we can start by doing that, and of course we'll be asked a question. We ask what's the name of our service, in this case uploads. Now this upload service will be different from the external one that will give the user access to in order to upload video. It's going to be different. So yeah, it's going to be different. As for that one might be, I don't know. I might call that one in ads, maybe, probably. Yeah, I think I might call it in ads. So since we are kind of crafting like an in-ad extraction pipeline, so I can call that endpoint in ads. So I'm going to first start with the uploads. We use this to kind of upload anything. So yeah, and I can click this. So it's going to ask me which part, where do I want to register this to. Sometimes I do like to kind of, but already courier service doesn't really live in a special stuff, so, and courier service also internal, so I'm just going to stick with this. And we'll go for uploads. Is it going to require authentication? Uploads going to require authentication, obviously, because even if it's internal, we wouldn't want you to kind of upload without being authenticated. That just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I can go for yes. So SQL or this or that. I think we're using a custom service this time, so let's go with that. Type box yes, and there we go. So we mostly might not even need type box. In fact, this thing I'm generating, I may not use most of what I generated. So, but let's go inside SRC. Once we get to services, we'll find uploads there, and in uploads now you can find this class. Also, wait, for some reason this stuff is slowing down. So, and also, let me see, I think maybe I should just close down some things. There's nothing to close actually, except there is any container currently running. see that's taking unnecessarily long. That's unnecessarily long. What's going on? Something is running in the background also. Okay, so there we go. I can do the same thing for images. Oh, nothing. For containers, nothing also. Well, I hope that makes it faster actually. So, and then we can check the schema. So what do you want to build? Basically, that's the question. Like, what is it that I want to kind of implement here? So the first thing, we just want to be able to to upload stuff, right, and then get it, and then like basically upload stuff to yeah, we basically practically want to upload stuff to AWS. So, and for that we might need some libraries. One of them is I think uh Feda's Blob Store, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, nice. Since I'm not mistaken, then um, for the second one, I think I need to bring up I need to search for that. I could just use AWS SDK to set this up, but I think there's already services that handle blob storage for Fedas, even if they work in a weird way. But at least they exist, and I kind of want to utilize them. So in this case, let me just search for it. I'm going to bring this out here over here. Something else I want to do. Let me see if I can. If I can remove Firefox. Hopefully you're not seeing this part of my screen because what's going on here? Why is everything acting up? I just delete Firefox, yet it's not looking like I deleted anything. Okay, it's actually deleted. So let's see, what is it that I was trying to do again if I got lost. So I was trying to check for Fedas AWS S3. installed the wrong thing. Damn. It was supposed to be Feda's blob, not Feda's blob store. Then the other one was supposed to be S3 blob store. I think of it. Hopefully, yeah. They actually look like the same thing because we just removed 15 packages here and we basically just add them back. Interesting. Maybe they're actually the same thing, just different names. Okay, so let me just step back a bit. Then look for S3 blob store. Okay, so there we go. We have where are them? Where are you? Wait, so this part of Feda's JS exists. To be candid, that it looks similar to what we are kind of building in the sense that we are just basically data is uploaded to us, we extract stuff we want, though we are not exactly transforming, so not really. Okay, I think I'm totally missing something. So I think it's just best if I search for heat in this way. S3, or there's even a chance that this search engine is not giving me optimum results. I probably would just switch search engine or something. Let's see. But yeah, typically the feathers blob actually expects you to pass a model tailored after this abstract blob storage library. So, and there are usually all these, I think it's S3 blob store that we need to install. So there are usually all these stuff like S3 blob store. There's also GCS blob store, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, there's a GCS blob store. Just starts for some interesting reasons. I can't find any of these things today. Weird. Is it blob store then, or am I missing out something? Okay, I think I'm just gonna say AWS S3 feathers. So normally this is based on like file uploads. This one doesn't really use any of that. It just introduces its own library. So this is like a library that stands alone. But I think this kind of improves on the feathers blob, because feathers blob is sometimes annoying. So unlike the solution feathers blob, which provides store abstraction, feathers S3 is limited to be used with store providing S3 compatibilities. However, it takes advantage of this by using pre-signed URL to manage upload stores. Okay, and then talks about certain principle. So without proxy, with proxy, multi-paths upload. Just looking interesting. Then downloads. That sounds nice. So let me see how it's being used then. So there are quite a lot of things to keep in mind here. Wow, it's quite a lot. So then the service takes the action, makes available the following, and then how can you use it? I'm pretty sure something frustrating. Okay, let me see. S3 service that uploads. Interesting. At the end of the day, I don't still like this. I think this is probably sort of like an overkill in my case. Oh, interestingly, it kind of integrates with Sharp to do certain things, or you can use it with Sharp to do certain, like expected actually. So, but this is not what I'm going for, so I'm just going to go for what I'm going for. I was just curious and trying to see if I could find anything useful in that. It could be useful in something else, but not now. So, pinless file upload using this. Create a self-cleaning blob storage using Express. All this actually makes sense. Like, for example, I would like to check this out. It's cool. Maybe I could apply it in my case. Then, so I'm just going to search for S3 blob storage plus npm, and there we have it. We have a blob store for that. So I'm coming, just want to see something. Fully working example. One of the annoying things is file upload. Okay, keep going down. Those pop orphans. At some point your storage will have orphans. An orphan is binary data that is no longer connected from within your disk. I would like to actually look at this later on, because this is something useful. I would kind of want to be able to delete videos, but that is after a period of time. There is probably an idea I can use, maybe to check the timing and stuff, but maybe there will be something interesting to pick from here. So I'll check this later after this video, or when I get to the point where I need it. It's a long one. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it's just me researching different things. Pretty sure this article is old, so 2020, yeah, it's old. You're like, 2020 is old? Yeah, it is in this case. But the concepts are usually similar, so could be pretty useful. So I need to check and see if I need to download this. Otherwise, I might just have to go for the other one, the FEDAS FS. Wait a minute. Why am I seeing hard disk and I'm not seeing anyone associated to FEDAS because these are not FEDAS libraries? So let me just let me go into the FEDAS JS ecosystem. So it's gonna open up the page for me, and I just want to go to the ecosystem to search. So right here, I can search for S3. Okay, I only got back this one, and this one uses abstract blob store, so meaning it's not really S3 stuff. So I think by default, most of this guy normally uses S3 by default. Not sure though. So let's just say AWS. Doubt I'll see anything like that here. Oh, this for the SNS service. SNS is basically notification stuff. Okay, I don't want this. So let me just look at the core ones. Which one is this? Nice. Server parts of implementation of its own data and this for supporting offline first functionality for FEDAS mobile application. This makes sense actually. But that's not the interest here, so let's get going. So I'm just going to choose that FEDAS S3 in this case. Because for some reason I can't see this guy using TypeScript, and the last time it was published was around 5 years ago. So I just feel like it's better to go for something that's more recent. So in this case, I'm just going to search for S3. I don't even know the spelling of what I'm searching for. waiting for it to load. If it doesn't, I have to pause this stuff. Okay. So meaning there's a chance that I've run out of data. So I'm going to pause and just come back again. Okay, so I'm going to install this instead. So that we go, it's installed, and let's begin to see how it's even used. So first of all, it appears that the service has to be instantiated. So how do we prefer to instantiate this service? I think there's something I actually like about this. This one actually goes out of its way to tweak feathers by using custom methods, which it's not like natural to do. But I can see it's actually going out of its way to tweak feathers, which is cool, really cool. So a bucket to use, S3 clients, prefix, not required. Okay, I think the best way to learn about this is actually to import it. So it should be coming from weird. Who does this? Why don't you give me proper? So okay, that's I think I'll just stop the video here. I need to look at the architecture of this one, and then so that I can put more words behind my thoughts. So see you in another video. Thank you.